Hello ladies and gents, we're in Prague on a new car show. Behind us is the new Škoda Kodiaq. This is the plug-in hybrid. Without further ado, let's just jump into the review and check it out. So this is the new Škoda Kodiaq second generation, completely new design, and I gotta say, wow, it's stunning. It looks so good. I wasn't too much on the renders, but in flesh it looks so good. I was a bit skeptical with the new lights being so close to each other, the bottom part and the top part, but it actually looks very good and beautiful. This is the plug-in hybrid. This is the second generation of the plug-in hybrid, so it has DC and AC charging now instead of just AC. And I filmed the B-roll of the Sportline in Switzerland, but we're now here in Czech Republic for the first time in checking this one. So let's come a little bit closer and check out the car. So we have a metallic white color. It's a really cold color, like snow white. We have the beautiful daytime running lights, and a little part here we have the Škoda crystal lights, so these are also turn-to-turn signals. We have a lens on the top and at the bottom, and then here we have 3 projectors. Now we have a silver matte finish on the new grille and strikes as well. The black piece is just a little bit piano black, and then unpainted part. And there is a, when you turn on the car, a LED bar through the grille that also looks amazing. There's a wide lens camera there. There's a new Škoda badge, at least new design. Now this is unpainted plastic. There's parking sensors in the black, so that's nice. You don't have to paint them if you damage your front bumper. And there's a side tunneling there, so the lip is in this black, extending through the arches and the side skirts. We have an air opening at the bottom. We have the radar and air opening on the top. Now backing up here, you can see the new Kodiaq. It looks a bit aggressive, but not too aggressive. There is the new Superb Combi there. We'll have that in a separate review. So checking the new Kodiaq, it looks very strong and it's nice and big family SUV. I love it. So checking these alloys, so these are very big. These are 235 45 R20 extra large. Came on the Continental Sport Contact 5. You can see the diamond cut silver on metallic gray. You have the extra equipment, little Škoda air vents covers there. So for the plug-in hybrid, should be able to open it here, but I'm not sure why it's locked. So I'm not going to force it, but there's a DC option. Now we have the big side mirrors with the new long turn signals, wide lens for 360, and there's a little puddle light with the projection, probably Škoda. We still have the smart card holder inside. We have the heads-up display, 2 speakers. There we have the Canton speakers on the A-pillars. We have the new wide lens for the lane assist camera, new light and rain sensor, maybe more accurate. We have nice slim roof racks in silver in this case. Tinted panel roof that's openable, and we have the shark fin antenna on the back. If I back up, you can see the profile of the new Kodiaq. It is now longer. I think it's slightly less wide from the front when you're looking at it, but it's bigger. You can see the skirt there. Keyless entry. You can pop this plastic, so there's a physical cylinder behind that one. You can see that the Superb has a opening in this case. Auto dimming. You can see over there in the reflection there is a over here blind spot warning. Now on this one, on the plug-in hybrid, we have this in piano black, and then this is just rubber black. Not sure what these 2 details are. Maybe when the water is flowing to stop that. So we've mentioned tinted windows on the back. Now one in the Sportline package didn't have this in silver, so the plug-in hybrid might have that in silver. Another view at the back, alloys, and checking the rear. So for some reason the lights are off. Let me just check if I can fix that. Little spoiler there. Okay, the lights are on, and voila. Now they look really good, at least the signature here in the C shape is kind of divided here just as on the new Superb, but I wish they connected the bottom perhaps, or if they connected the top and then lowered the letters a bit. That's just me personally. Now of course we have the new Škoda signature with a new sh or a new S with a little check on the top or a little V on the top. If you don't have that in your alphabet, there's a Kodiaq and the IV badge there. So this is like a gray finish. On the bottom we have cat eyes. This is painted in silver, but still like rough, no clear coat. Parking sensors in black. You can see the exhaust below. This one doesn't have the towing hook. Now over here you can see the LED license plate. There's a wide lens with a washer nozzle. You can press to open. And just another look. It looks pretty nice. Let's open it up. Backing up here so you can see it in perspective. Now I'm a 2 meter tall person. I have to step on this steps to make it even. So this opens nice and tall. Now we have 2 lights on the top. You have emergency training room here. The rest is plain. You can press to close or hold to memorize the height position. Now this is plastic loading area. There's like a finger of height, and you can see the cargo space probably bigger now. Seats knocked down to 60-40 or 40-40-20. There will be a 7-seat option as well. Now there's a massive space here if you have charging cables, first aid, and so on. So that's pretty deep. Look at this, 5 and then maybe 9 or 10 fingers of height. Maybe over here you have extra, well, 3 fingers of height. So that's very nice. So you can see here room. You can take this out and then put it in here. And then they've added also a little space here. I think this one's closed, but they still have it here for some reason. I'm not sure what this hole is for, but maybe something to access when servicing. We have cold lights on both ends, so that's nice. So there's extra room here, maybe room for first aid or fire extinguisher. Total outlet on the right. You can have this smart hooks. You can knock down the rear, and you have a little hook here. There's a speaker there. On this one, it's one hook you can knock down, and there's a little cubby there, and then again a big space in here. You can see those center points all 4 sides, and you can close this up, and then you just press here, rolls in. So you can see also the seats can go backwards or more up front, so you can recline. Let me just close that up. Nice solid closing. Good closing sound. Now the doors open very wide if you need to put a child seat. There's so much room here. And you can see the Kodiaq still has this protection for the doors, not to bang. The doors go all the way down, so there won't be water residue on the step there. Now checking the new seals, double sealing. You can take this out perhaps, or I think over here actually. Usually, so just turn it to lock from the inside if you have kids. You have this optional shade for the kids, so that is practical. Now the new Superb has double windows, so I might be here as well. I can't see here though. So cutting this in, you can see double glazed windows, but unfortunately only on the front. On the rear, on the Kodiaq, it's single glazing, but on the new Superb, it's double glazing on back and rear. Now let's see here. This is hard plastic. I'm mentioning because in the Superb it's soft. So this is padded. Okay, this is not padded. It's just Alcantara. Actually, this is slightly padded, but it's Alcantara on top of the hard plastic. So this is smooth. I love the design of this. Handles are nice and big, easy to open. Ambient lights on the rear. Have the speaker here and here. So in the Superb, there's carpeting. In here, it's plain here. So on the top, on the front, look at this. They have the carpet there. So they did a little bit of saving on the back, but this is nice and robust. So, and I love the gray Alcantara with the yellow stitching, probably for the IV. So you have the gray leather. I wanted to say this was black, but it's actually gray. So you have the Alcantara. This is probably the artificial leather these days, and then a sustainable cloth. You need to pull this to knock down the seats. You can see here you have the ISO fixed. So this kind of went outside. This is how it's supposed to look. So you pull here, it knocks down automatically. So there's a little gap here, but you can lower this when both seats are down. You can see the top and the bottom, very spacious. It's like a cave in there. So that's pretty cool. Very spacious, nice for camping. So this locks into the top position. You can press down here to lower the headrest. So over here you can press and then lower this one. You can see that. So that's how that looks. View at the top. Now let's jump inside. And let me just check one thing here. Oh yeah, you can see there. You can slide the bench, but I'll have to sit inside, so it'll be easier to demonstrate that. You have the air vents and ambient footlights, footwell lights. So you have leather, small pocket, big pocket, and over here you have the AC controls with heated seats, not working for some reason at the moment. Air vents, 2 USB-C, and a 12-volt outlet. Let's hear the closing sound here. So a good closing sound. The front doors are still open because the gentleman's taking a photo. We'll hear in a moment how it is. Okay, now the door is now open, but doesn't matter. Let's continue with the review. So this is nice and soft. This is wide. And you can see the shade here, so we can show you that. And if we lower this one down, you can see there's a C-pillar window as well. This is also wide and nice and big. You have the illuminated frames. If you touch, it should turn on, depending on the setting on the front. Then you have all 4 size handles and little hooks. You can see electronic shade there. Let me extend this one. So I think this one's not changed. 3 size rubberized. No opening here. And this is the view at the front. Look at this new beautiful digital cockpit and new beautiful infotainment and those smart knobs. Let's get on the front. Before we show you the front, there's a hook here, so here, and this is adjustable. There are lights now here when you open the doors. And let me just show you the headspace, not to forget, of course. So headspace is okay. Now I could tilt this. Then, ooh, I'm not even touching. Ah, it's so relaxing. I'm in a car show filming all day, so it's kind of gets, I get a little bit tired, but this is really relaxing. My hair is touching, but I am fine. So Škoda cars always was very good and generous space-wise. So let's get on the front. So I think slightly better closing sound because the doors on the front are slightly heavier, maybe more soundproofing. Same seals. We have the room for umbrella here, reflector there. So this one's soft. The flash is red. The car is locked. So a little piano black, not my huge favorite, but this looks very nice. We have the ambient lights there. This is also softly padded, softly padded, softly padded. And then you have the textile. I wish they added it on the back. You can open from the driver position and open the fuel. So before, when you just unlock the car, it would unlock the fuel cap. So I guess they've added that separate now. You can electronically adjust the mirrors, fold and heat. They're auto dimming. You see those thin film on the edges. All power windows. A really thin Kodiaq aluminum doorstep. Paddles there standard. So this is the electronic parking brake here now. Here we have a little room for maybe business car or garage opener. Have the automatic lights, fog front and rear. Steering column is adjustable manually. We have the electronic seats, back and forward. This is for the tilt, the lumbar. 3 memory options. You can extend the knee area there. So let me see. Okay, this controls the also front knee area. And I love the seats, they're really nice. I love this combo, leather, Alcantara, textile. Of course, you can get different options. I have also a little Alcantara there on the side and view at the top. So you have the cruise control here. Sport paddles are attached to the steering wheel. Let me close, actually so I'll left that one open, so I'm just gonna close it up, and this one as well. So you can hear the closing sounds pretty good. Let's switch to wide lens. So this is a new point of view, and it's, wow, really nice. Now we have the extended mirrors there, so better view at your blind spots. Looking very good. Love the new Škoda steering wheel. I mean, it's now not really new, but it is still fresh. New digital cockpit, new infotainment, and new smart knobs. Let's zoom back in. So this is 2-spoke. Of course, you can get a 3-spoke. Nice leather, smooth, that has a little texture to it. You know, the volume controls, infotainment controls. So this is a new lever for the wipers and turn signals. This one's for the drive, neutral, reverse, press P to park. And then here we have the air vents, open, closed. Now, this is hard but padded with Alcantara. This is soft, this is soft. Canton speakers, smart card holder. This is a nice air vent in gray. Heads-up display, actually you can see it there now. This gentleman pass, you can see it better. Have a big speaker. Also, look at this great finish. It looks very premium. Bezel not too big finally. And this was really nice looking and very sharp, even when you come close. So let me just pass through these. So you have the trip information, you have the navigation. You can control this one. So you can have it in there as well. So you can switch to the other one. So you have the coolant, battery percentage, power consumption, and so on. Okay, big screen. This is the home menu. I'm gonna come back to this one in a moment. And just to continue here on the dash, soft, and then hard plastic. This is padded with the Alcantara, but it's just hard plastic underneath. Now, button for the top, still the same, smart space here. You have also rubber mat, and then the bottom also very spacious. This case it's just plastic, and the Superb it has also like a flint. Have coins and business cards. Now, is there AC? No, they removed that, unfortunately. Same as in the new Superb. Screen is here. You can press here to turn on the clock. You can see the ambient lights. Air vents once again open, close. You have the lock. Turn the hazards. You can see them from your driver position. And then we have this beautiful knob. So these are smart knobs. You can hold to sync. So you can see here, sync. Really beautiful animation. It's nice and fresh. It looks better in person than on the camera. The camera is fighting. Now over here you can also control driving modes. So you can see that. Sport, normal, comfort, eco, individual. So also you can check them here. When you press again, it switches to navigation. So you can zoom in the navigation. Another press turns to AC. You can control the fan speed. Or you can control the air direction. So it's pretty cool as well. And driving modes, navigation. So I think there was another setting, but you can control it in the infotainment there. Have the max rear defrost, automatic climate, close the air circulation, 2 USB-Cs. So let me just see if we want to switch this off. Actually, there's a press scan here for the heated seats. So let me just close this fan speed. Yeah, there we go. And over here, this is nicely padded here. So you have this cover, this Kodiaq here. This is all rubberized. There's 2 wireless chargers for your phone, so that's a nice smart feature. You can also put some stuff here as a little light. And then, well, you can open all of this together. And that's that. 2 cup holders, 4. There's a smaller cup and a big one. These dots help you to open or unscrew the bottle if it's like a, for example, Coca-Cola bottle. And you can put this one like that. You have the open space, or you have another cup holder for the front passenger. You can put some coins here for tool payment options, and you can see you can close this. So looking very nice, and this is nice and soft. It extends, so you can see once again here how this looks. It has levels, and this is nice and big, spacious. There's a carpet there, so you can see a big palm, very nice and big. Headspace not to forget here, so plenty of headroom. I think the seat could go a bit lower. And view at the back, well, let's just open it. I have the touch lights here. You can open or close the sunroof and the shade. So once again, you can see when it's closed, good overview on the rear. Beauty light, documents holder. Let me see if this extends now. This is not covered, so unfortunately they still haven't added that feature. I was hoping they would. And let's check out here. So you have clocks. If you press here or just hold, just by pressing you mute. So there's this clocks from Škoda. Hold. So if you just tap here, you can see there's music on or music off, or like a mute. There's a pull down menu with the shortcuts. I'm sure there's a dark theme and a light theme. You can press here shortcut for the navigation, so it's nice and fast. Can you zoom in? Yeah, it zooms in. Pinch to zoom. Now, you have your car shortcuts. Now I haven't switched this to English, but let me actually do that. Actually, that's your voice assistant. Just a moment here. Over here, and then that language. So we are in Czech Republic. So this will switch to English. So on the bottom you have the music. I think you can reorient these because they were different on the Superb. So let me just see here if you hold in. Yeah, you can drag these, so that's pretty cool. So okay, went back. So navigation, phone calls, music, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. There's a climate control, like a classic one. So you have the defrost windshield, air care, you can switch the climate off, and there's a lot of options here as well. Now going back here, you have a lot of these. So you have the vehicle, long term. So this is a new car just brought here for car show, so this is not really the animations are nice and fast. You have the heads-up display. I'm not going to go into each of these settings, just to show you quickly here. What do we have? Interior lighting, brightness, seats. So there is a lot of options here, as you can see in exterior as well. Mirrors, headlights, comfort lights, status, data, and display. So here you have the battery shortcut. So you have the driving as electric or hybrid, air duration, automatic, high, low, charging, automatic or manual. You should be on the manual, able to control the charger limit. Driving modes, you saw with this one, you switch these. Have the safeties here, all the safeties, blind spots, and so on. List of those. I can do departure for the hybrid. Parking would give you 360 cameras. This looks definitely sharper than before, so you can see that. And you have the 360 on the side there. So really impressed, and this is huge value for money. If you go for the Škoda, you're not going to regret it. Front seats have ISOFIX controls, so that's nice. There is a few options here. I'm not going to go into depth into this. I might do more detailed review on a car that comes to salon, so we'll see that one later. I'm going to exit because there's a car show. There's other people who like to check the car, so let's get out and show you the front. So this is interesting. That goes here. So let me just show you the under the bonnet. Let's see if this opens now. For some reason it's locked. You'll have to trust me, there's a DC option. Under the badge, push to the left, and you can see it's a 1.5 TSI 4-cylinder, if I'm not mistaken, with electric motor. This is your smart funnel for the washer fluid. And yeah, that's it. It has gas struts. So just let it drop, closes perfectly, and that was the new Škoda Kodiaq. So looking very, very beautiful. And let me just show you on this model. So also plug-in hybrid, separate review. So this is how it looks on the Kodiaq. So you have the AC and DC. Now in the second generation of the Škoda's plug-in hybrid system. This is actually Volkswagen's technology, of course, but you can see that. So wrapping it up, you can see the headlights now, how they look, and you can see the new grille on the Kodiaq has this illumination, looks superb, better recognizable on the road, and it looks just very nice. So switching to hazard lights, you can see that all the daytime running lights turn to hazard lights. So a little bit up close, you can see that. And then you can see the side mirror there. And then going all the way to the back, you can see the dynamic turn signals on the back, looking also very beautiful, part of the new LED taillight signature. If you want to see more, separate review of the new Superb will be also on the channel. Check it out. Do subscribe, click the like button, and share the video so it helps me reach more Škoda fans. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you in the next one. Bye.